were on a very similar... Why did my voice break?
Yeah.
I thought we were on a very similar vibe this week.
I get that. I get that. There's
Like,
definitely
you could hear
yeah.
all these songs in a playlist. Like, it'd be very cohesive. Should we start with Sigrid?
Burning Bridges. Second song from the new album.
With this song... Wait, have you
No,
got
no,
something
go,
lined
go.
up? Oh, okay.
No, you go.
I was going to say, it was like, oh shit, Sigrid, like, is a normal person. Sigrid dates. Sigrid's, like... I don't know, like, human. I guess... And has, like, emotions that we have. It was a bit of a... Did you feel
I
that
get
a bit with this
exactly what
song?
you mean. I get exactly what you mean. It's weird. Sometimes we put people on a
You
pedestal.
forget that she can be hurt. Like, because she's so
Yeah.
smiley and she's bubbly and just so sweet, like we mentioned in previous podcasts, that it's just hard to imagine her being upset by someone or being rejected by someone or, you know...
She seems like the happiest person in the world, you know?
Yeah.
It seems like she's like, you know, that like thing, idea of like the sun coming through even on a cloudy day and like the sun is still there, still going. That's what she's like. And so this song really, I even took notes this week. I'm like fully like in my notebook. Normally I just have them like on like typed up on the computer. I actually wrote them down. It was so like it's like realizing that how much she hurting in the song, like
Yeah.
the whole thing about the like white flag metaphor of like really working hard to try and be like, look, let's make this work, let's work together, and the other person doesn't care and just like fuck you, I'm gonna make you feel like shit. And you know, even though it's got like a kind of sad thing in there, I actually think there's like a weirdly powerful thing about the fact that it's like she's looking back, you know? And
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
no, fuck you for making me feel that way. I'm done, I'm out, I know my worth, I know what I am, and I'm not gonna let you keep me there.
Yeah.
It was a Yas Queen moment.
It was a Yas Queen moment.
I was
Yas
just
Queen
like,
approved.
get in there. It felt really like, you know, when you feel it, it's like I wrote down like working hard to save something you can't, because it's like it was clearly it's like a toxic relationship, right? Everything she's saying is like, that's so bad for you, but you're so in love that you try and make it work, even though it's like, you know, like burning bridges. Like you're still trying your best to be like, look, let's work this out. That's what it sounds like. No, absolutely not. And so it's sad but powerful.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
hear the song.
Yeah. No, for sure. And like, it's not a downer, it's still a pop banger. So
It is. I felt uplifted with it at the end. You know, it kind of reminded me of the last one, Mirror, in the same way as like it's got those kind of
undertones
I'm a
of, like,
succeed.
yeah.
You know, I know my worth. I know who I am. I know that I can be strong. Fuck you. This is the fuck you album, I feel like, and I'm here
I
for
hope
it.
so. I'm ready for this.
So
So
real life
which one
sucks.
Real Life Sucks. Oh my god. Yeah. So I first heard this song when it literally was posted on TikTok for a minute, and it just came up on my For You page, and I duetted it straight away because I was like, this is gonna blow up, and it's now got like 6 million views or something, which is just crazy.
And rightly so. What
It's
a banger.
Oh my god, it's just what you need to hear in your 20s, I guess.
I
don't
like
know.
it. It's like that. I wrote down poppy and then next to that put not a bad thing, because it's like I was
Amazing.
worried it would sound like a bad thing. I'm like, no, it's not a bad thing. It's really well produced, and it's just like it's a bit. It's like it's nice and carefree, you know.
Yeah.
It balances out the other songs you've got on there this week, so it's like a palate cleanser almost. But I love it. I was in a meeting this week, and they were talking about things like working from home and stuff and how that's all going to change, and it's not very interesting. There are lots of
Yeah.
people, and they were like, well, you just need to understand that working from home is a weird thing. It's not going to continue forever. It can't continue forever. And I was like, Are you saying that because that's what you think? Or are you saying that because you think that because you had to do it, you had to go into the office 5 days a week, that now everyone forever must do that because you did it,
It's like that
even if
old
it's not
yeah.
necessary? It's like I need to pass on the suffering down the line. It should not be easier for you than it was for me. And I kind of thought of that when I was reading the line. I bet my high school friends gonna hate my guts when I leave this town and they all get stuck. It's just like
Yeah.
people want you to succeed as long as it's in a way that fits with their level of whatever is going on or what they've been through. And it's like they don't want you to have it much easier. Because if you're
Yeah.
having it easier anyway, if it's something which is more comfortable for you, it's like absolutely fucking not. I hate you. I just had a thing. But you know what? Apart from all of that, it was just a nice, carefree, happy song, perfect for your 20s, you know?
Yeah. I agree. It's just like you can scream that chorus out. I
Yep.
think that's just like what I love about it. You can just go mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is Kit. This is the Kit, fuck's sake. And we need to work out whether that's her nickname or not. That'll be interesting.
Me too. Me too.
And the song is
Yeah, what
called
did you think?
Bashed Out. Right, I put down in my notes, you know how I'm one for short notes. I
Mm-hmm.
put female hosier.
Yes, fair enough.
I
Accurate.
just yeah, I really enjoyed the track, and it was just chill, wholesome hosier vibes to me, if that makes sense.
Definitely. I think it was on the background of something. I've heard a couple of her songs actually in the background of like things. Normally like quite emotional scenes, you know, things where it's like someone thinking or like deep in feeling something. And I think she's very good at doing that with her music.
Yeah,
Um,
I hadn't heard of her before, which I'm surprised because she's a big timer.
yeah, I just find her music really sweet and really like it's kind of it's definitely sad, it's emotional, but like it's not. It's just the way she handles it that makes it like almost sweet and like there's a bit. Won't you hoist up the bucket now because we've been most mightily filthy, mud marks up to our necks. And I was like, it feels like kind of metaphor is like I'm drowning, you know, like I'm struggling. Can you just make it better? Can you make something? Can you just clean away all of this shit and help me out here? But it's just the
Yeah,
way she does it. It's just so innocent and like it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything. I just she makes beautiful music and I love it.
I'll have to listen to more then, for
It's
sure.
similar kind of instrumentation kind of thing. It's very like um sparse, I guess is the word. But it's very nice,
I also like
chill.
the cover art. I thought that was interesting.
It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I
It's
love it.
unusual for um like mod is I mean I think it's 2015 that it was released.
Yes, yeah.
Um but I think it's quite different. It stands out. It's sort of like a painting.
I'm gonna go for Off My Mind by JP.
Oh yeah, I'm curious what you think about this because originally I listened to it and it was sort of on in the background and I was like, I liked it but it didn't jump out and then halfway through I was like, oh, I just so yeah. What did you?
Yeah, I get that definitely a lot because it starts off quite like tame,
Yeah,
understated, and then the rest of the instruments come in and it grows a bit. It reminds me a bit of 10 Tons. There's a song by
yeah.
10 Tons and I haven't been able to put my finger on it, but it's got that kind of feel to it, you know?
I actually put that remind me of George Ezra.
I mean, there you go. That's basically, same world, same universe, you know?
Yeah,
I
that's quite funny. If people don't know, they're brothers.
Yes, yeah,
Just
yeah,
for
yeah.
context.
So
Um,
yeah, we're kind of in sync there. Yeah, first time I listened, I was like, oh, it sounds like he's like heartbroken or everything, and then I was like, wait, I don't think he is heartbroken. I think he's singing about having been in love and it have been having been something that wasn't good, it was
Yeah.
like a bad like relationship, and now he feels better. Like he's like
Grown.
found someone else, and
Off
like
my
yeah, like he
mind.
says, you're off
Yeah.
my mind. You're out. You're finally gone from my mind, and I've moved on. And I recognized that I was in love with you, but you weren't that good.
Did you ever have that with like I you know, you have an ex that you think about, you at the time you think about an awful lot, and then one day you realise that you hadn't thought about them in months, and it's like, whoa. I was gonna say about Rag and Bone Man song.
Yeah.
I would not, if I listened to this and hadn't seen it as Rag and Bone Man, I don't think I would have thought it was Rag and Bone Man.
Exactly. Right.
Which was interesting because I don't know, like you with Rag and Bone Man, he's got such a distinguishable voice. I don't know why it took me a moment to get that out. And it was kind of nice that it was a bit different. It wasn't like formulated, let's say.
Yeah, I get that. I think it sounds almost just like, you know, when we used to just like pick up the instruments and just jam or something.
Yeah.
It just feels like that. It's just like guys are just going for it, jamming, having a sesh, and like yeah, it has like summer kind of vibes almost.
Yeah, I put indie summer on my notes.
Yeah.
Indie summer. Yeah.
Which again doesn't really fit with my image of Rag and Bone Man.
I also put sort of like a bit of a James Bay vibe.
It has got a bit of that, yes.
But then there's certain points where his voice sounds like really old school, like like 80s rock ballad. There's a bit of a twang of really old school in his like texture
There's a bit
and timbre.
of gravel and twang and yeah,
that
definitely.
doesn't quite fit the, like, I guess Rag and Bone Man and George Ezra are sort of very similar in the way they affected the pop, like they affected the charts in the sense that it was like you get very accustomed to very polished sort of light vocals for a lot of tracks, and then these two boys came along with their deep, well, Rag and Bone Man with its sort of gravelly voice, and George Ezra,
a voice
this skinny little,
not his voice.
yeah, like this skinny little guy who's suddenly a bit like a Susan Boyle moment where it's like, whoa, did that just come out of you?
You're like, okay, so who's actually singing? Like, looking for the real person. Well, should we go on to the last one then? Falling Asleep at the Wheel.
It's sort of basically, I think, I might be wrong, one of my sort of acquaintances, I don't know if she'd say friends, I want to be a friend. No, she's really cool. I did some work experience with this sound engineer called Alice, and I think she said to me that she was working with Holly, and I was like, oh, I should check her out, and then I realised she was a massive pig timer. And then
like,
I was like,
oh
shit. Yeah, and then I listened and I was like, oh, you go through a load of different thoughts I felt with this track, because you've got that sort of poppy piano that you hear in a lot of sort of pop anthems, like dance music stuff, sort of like Sigala or any pop princess music, but then she's got this like really wholesome like singer-songwriter voice that just sort of intertwines with it. So it's
the words have gone again, haven't they?
Yeah, just lost it. But it's sort of like a merge of wholesome and pop, so you can sort of move to it, but then it's cozy.
Yeah, I actually
This is a really bad analysis.
No, I think I actually get what you're saying in a weird way. I wrote down, the first thing I wrote down was Lord/Sigrid.
Oh my god, I put down Sigrid as well. Sorry, that was way
It's
too
that
loud.
kind of feel. There's something in the voice. At points it sounds very Lord. There's lots of points where I'm like, you and Sigrid would be like, oh.
Yes. I put down Sigrid, Maisie Peters, and Jess Glynn as like people that are similar.
I see that.
Sorry, you were saying, I just got very passionate about Sigrid.
No, I mean, come on now. We're we're a Sigrid and Jordan McCamper fan podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said the same. I've actually got down here like you want to dance, but also not.
So yeah, pretty much what I said then. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like it's a bop. Like you're like you want to do it, but also like it is sad. It feels sad. It's like it's not just the lyrics are sad. There is sadness, but you're very conflicted. And
Yeah.
yeah, the lyrics were just very I just felt it in my heart. It's that like it kind of
Who hurt you? I want to beat them up.
yeah. Yeah, I felt the same. Yeah, who hurt you? Tell us. We'll beat them up. We'll take them down.
Most unexpected duos go and beat up people. But yeah.
Can you imagine?